Hi, my name is Kleo and welcome back to my channel. It's a Sunday today, so I kinda thought that, I don't know, I have time and I love slow mornings, so I thought maybe I could just put on some makeup, film it and talk along, I guess. I'm gonna be a little bit quieter because my family's home and it's weird. It's weird to film something. And actually, they don't know that I do this yet. I do sniffle a lot, and I don't know why. I have music in the background. I hope this won't be an issue. Actually, so today it's the 8th of March that I'm doing this, and today I think I will be posting video for International Women's Day. I'm still in my pajamas. These are very cute. A little breakfast foods. It's very comfy. It's from Primark in Slovenian. They have really nice pajamas. This one I really like. It's like my favorite one. For today I don't have like any special plans. I'll just go to the gym, but later. I usually don't use primer because I have a sunscreen that's actually pretty good base. I use Beauty of Joseon. It's really good. Like, yeah, it is a little bit bougie or expensive here, but I really like it. This is what I use for foundation. I use this one because it's good for my skin. I do have a little breakouts, mostly because of sugar. As I said, I still enjoy little treats. And yeah, it happens. I'm so annoyed because this week I wanted to get my photos done for my ID because I need a new one. And this happens. Just my luck, I guess. No, I'm not gonna use this one first. I'm gonna use this. I use this camouflage concealer first sometimes, especially when I have breakouts. And I leave it for like a couple of minutes because it kind of sets on the skin. Warning. When I usually do something, I cannot talk. So this will be like talking and then fast forward kind of video. Yeah. I do have ADHD. I'm not diagnosed, but my therapist said to me that I do have tendencies. And I'm realizing that that's true. Even if I try to talk, I cannot do two things at once. I thought that maybe I could talk about my first video. I know that it's low energy, and my friends told me that, and I was like, yeah, but I've filmed it for like 3 times, and I was done. Like, always something just disturbed the filming, and I was annoyed that I could not film it like peacefully. And I know that I say like a lot, and just I try to edit those out because it's annoying. Okay, now I have just to wait. Usually when I do my makeup, I really like to listen to something. I listen to music or just podcasts. I usually just like put on my playlist on Apple Music, just favorite songs, and it's filled with different Slovenian music artists to K-pop artists to mainstream artists. Um, I really love Taylor Swift. I really love Ed Sheeran. Like I really dived into K-pop. Not really, but I listen to K-pop more now than I usually have. I really love Louis Capaldi. Jonas Brothers have some amazing music. Then I have like throwbacks to Disney Channel days, High School Musical, Hannah Montana, Camp Rock. When I got home from school, I watched Disney Channel. That was my routine. All thanks to my best friend. She kind of got me into Disney Channel, and then later on to series like The Vampire Diaries and Pretty Little Liars. Okay, I think this is fine. Alex Warren, amazing. And I'm into Olivia Dean now. I haven't heard about her before the Grammys, but she really has good music. And also Alex Warren's, yeah, that's correct. His album, I really like it. I've listened to Harry Styles' new album. I don't know if it's me or just that album hits different. I'm not used to that kind of music. I'm a pop girly, but I love coming up roses. I really love coming up roses because of the strings in the background. From when I was young, when I was like really little, my grandma asked me what kind of instrument would I play, and I said violin. I never touched a violin, but I love the sound. I don't know why. Sun comes out, it's a little bit warmer, and my nose is just running. Like, it feels like I was an ice cube during the winter, and now I'm just like melting. I can't wait for BTS's new album because it comes out one day before my birthday. So I'm gonna spend my birthday listening to BTS album. And they have like a comeback concert on my birthday, which I don't know if I'm gonna watch it live, but I'm gonna watch it. Also, when I said that I'm very into K-pop, I listen to more mainstream K-pop artists. Like first it was BTS, then but BTS was like for a long time. Then I kind of listened to Blackpink. Now I'm on Tomorrow by Together. To me, it's very difficult to listen to a lot of artists because I'm that kind of a girl. When once I love something, I'm gonna stick with it for a long time. Yeah, I cannot just like jump. No, I don't need this. Focus, Kleo. In a Women's Day video, I kind of briefly talked about my financial status. I just have to explain that I'm grateful that my family accepts me, want me to be here at home, or just like they're used to it. They also understand how difficult it is for me because teachers' pay is very low for the amount of the work we have to do, and because the economy is like really bad right now. The inflation has like really affected our lives. You can feel the difference, or you can just like see the difference before the inflation and now. Especially when you want to buy like an apartment or a house. It's like the cost, the prices to buy an apartment or a house or a land, especially in Ljubljana, for just like a one room apartment. And it's tough for me because a third of my monthly pay I try to put on my savings account. But it's hard to kind of live through the month. I do have ballet classes, I do have vocal lessons, I still go to therapy, I still have some things that I enjoy doing, and I want to spend the money on this, but I don't know, just to buy food and have other things like a phone bill, insurance. Like, I'm glad that I live in Slovenia where I have like a basic insurance that my job covers, but I still have to pay for additional insurance because the basic is not enough. Bills and subscriptions and everything like that just kind of piles up, and at the end of the day when I arrange my monthly pay, I'm glad if I'm left with like 200, 300 euros. I'm grateful that I can live in accommodation, that I can, but I don't care about the money. I care more about me feeling like an independent person that lives my own life, has her own place to live in. I would be very glad if I could do this really calmly. Kleo, makeup. Okay, foundation done. Now just to put a little bit of eye enhancer. Come on. Yeah, it's at its last breaths. Mm-hmm. I really love this one. I think it cost like 6 euros. That's cheap for Max Factor. It had been on a discount, so I kind of grabbed the opportunity. And I also got 3 blushes that were cheaper than usual. I hope when I get my photos done that they will retouch my skin. Just this one, like I don't care about the rest. I do have a great skin, but you know, when that one pimple comes. Faking, and my heart's not breaking. Anything at all in you. Never knew I can feel that much. I loved you. I don't feel bright color today. this one. I love blushes, so I have like a lot of blushes. I have a lot of cream blushes. I still want to kind of buy powder blushes because I use only one, and after a long time I kind of get tired of using the same powder blush. But it is practical to have only one powder blush. I love this color. It's vintage bone. I don't fucking know how to read this word, and I don't know if it's focused. Vintage peony. I don't care. The flower. I love these flowers. I just don't know how the word is said. I could fact check it, but who has the time? I love this one. That's what I wanted to say. I love this one because it's not that pigmented. Like nice for the weekends when you just want to kind of do makeup but to feel more natural. So for my birthday, I do have an idea to post a video. I cannot fathom the fact that I'm gonna be 28 years old. Where did that time go? I don't understand. I still feel, no, I wanted to say like 15, 20, it's hard, but that's not true. I've grown as a person and I think that I feel like 25 years old. I think that 25 is like a great age when you kind of realize that you're not a child anymore, that you're becoming a grown person and you start realizing some things about life. I think I'm gonna be forever 25 at heart. Okay, blush on. Now, powder. Shiglan has some amazing stuff. If you couldn't tell, hell, I had some help. Every time I put this powder on, I'm like, Kleo, you're already very pale. Like the whitest of the white that you can be. But now you're white. Like a ghost. But the older I get, the more comfortable I get in my skin. Or just I'm learning to be more comfortable in my skin, in my own body. Even yesterday when I got together with my friends, I was like, this year I'm gonna own my paleness, because every summer I'm very insecure about being pale. And I do get a tan, but that tan is very little. If I get tan, it just seems like a normal skin. And every time I get tan, I'm like, look, I got tan, and everybody's like, yeah, look at me. And they're like brown. I really don't like when I get creases on my eyes, like here and here, like every time. And I don't know how to get rid of it. I look like a ghost. When I need someone to save me from original sin, you call me like a ghost, only angels could say. When I feel the rapture, I'm looking at you. Should I put a bronzer? Do I need it? You call me like a chorus, only angels could say. Now I think about you all of the time. Maybe a little bit. I got this bronzer. I usually don't use, well, I do when I go to work, but do I need it now? A little bit. Do not look like a ghost. He likes my American smile like a child on eyes. I don't look like a ghost now anymore. Maybe a little bit. Maybe I can tell you when I started to do my makeup. It's very weird that I'm into makeup because my mom is not. My mom, if she put anything on, she put only mascara and that's it. I remember when I started to be interested in makeup, I think I was maybe 11, 12 years old, like around 6th grade in Slovenia here. And I found like in a old, like a makeup box of my mom's. It wasn't not a lot of makeup things in, just like an old mascara, and I used that mascara. It was like very old. Probably she kept it like a memorabilia, but no, I stole it and I used it for some time. It was so clumpy, and now when I'm thinking back, I'm just like, oh my gosh, thank God I did not get like a sty in my eye or something. Like, that would not be fun. But then I started using my own makeup. I started using concealer, mascara, and an eye pencil, like in my waterline. I thought I was the shit. I remember that my mother, she tells me this story a lot. When I think I was 12 years old, because she went to meet with my class teacher at primary school in my 6th grade, and that was the time when I started to kind of put my makeup on, and she was just kind of embarrassed by that. And she just came into a classroom and she just said, "I'm so sorry for my daughter." And the teacher was like, "That's normal. It's fine." I think my mother was just like shocked that she had a daughter that was interested in makeup. Okay, what's next? Blush. The only powder blush I have is this. It's a very nice color, like peachy color. I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But I use it every day, you know. With makeup I kind of want to change it up a little bit. And yes, I know I have to clean my brushes. Maybe I'll do that today. I am a Swiftie, and I started to listen to Taylor Swift maybe around that time as I started to use makeup, like 12 years old, 13. I don't know which year was that, but I know that I started to listen to Taylor Swift when she released album Red, and I think that's my favorite album of hers. Like, of course, 1989 is one of the best, and Reputation, but the Red to me has that nostalgic feeling. And yeah, I think it was the first album that I listened, and since then I was like a big Swiftie. And I never got the opportunity to see her live performing. I had tickets to the Eras tour for Vienna, but we know what happened to Vienna. I cried like a baby in front of my mother. I was 26 years old. Yup. And when I say I cried like a baby, I cried like a baby. I think that year, that was 2024, was full of like some shocking things. And then in September, Leon dies from One Direction. Again, I cried. Like, One Direction was my first band that I listened to, my first crushes, like, and it was so shocking to hear that Leon has passed. And I grew up with One Direction. That's the case. I never saw them at the concert, and when you have that feeling that maybe one day One Direction will get back together and they'll go on tour and I would be able to see them. And now that's not possible. Even now, I'm like, why? But I am that kind of a believer. Everything happens for a reason, and I guess it had to happen for some unknown reason. Mascara. For mascara, I usually just buy something cheap, because even cheap mascaras can be good. I have two mascaras. Both are from Essence. This one makes my lashes more like full, and this one not so, more full and thin. This one just like makes my lashes more thick. So I kind of prefer this one for like a weekend makeup. Okay, that's done. I think I'm done. Just a lip balm and I'm good to go. Hey, where can I put you? Like this. Nope. Okay, maybe just some words about me and my personality. I don't know, maybe you kind of figured out that I'm not that kind of a very bubbly person. Like, first of all, these are my first videos that I'm talking to a camera. Second of all, yeah, I'm not that kind of a bubbly person that when you just see that person and you feel like very energetic. I'm more grounded, relaxed, calm person, or just maybe I give out those kind of vibes. And I hope people don't expect from me to always have the energy, always be happy, always put a smile on, because that's not me. And when I started to film these videos, I kind of decided that I'm gonna show real me. I hate fake people, so I'm gonna stick to that. Love coffee. When I grow up, I hope that I can buy myself like a big coffee machine that makes espressos and latte macchiatos and everything like that. Lip balm, lip balm, lip balm. These are the lip balms that I have. Or lip oils, or I'm not a lipstick girl. I rarely use one, but I do love lip balms, or like, yeah, lip balms or lip oils. Just, I prefer lip balms because they last longer. What do I feel like? Probably this one. Also Primark. It's amazing. I cannot do this. I'm holding a camera with the other hand. Use what you have. And that's it. Okay, I got this. And that's it. I don't know what this video will be, but I hope it's watchable. If not, I don't care. I'm gonna post it maybe just to kind of get used to that feeling of posting myself. It's March already. 2026 March. That's ew. Time flies. Ew. I hope you just enjoyed these videos based off what energy I do give. And I think most of all, I kind of have to get used to doing this. And maybe as the time passes, you'll get the vibe, or you'll understand what kind of a person I am. But yeah, I'm not gonna fake it. I'm gonna be myself. And I'm gonna post things that I want to post. Okay, I think this is it. What it is for the Sunday. Not even going anywhere. Just doing this because I want to. I hope you have a great day, great week or weekend, because probably I'll post this on a Saturday. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Ciao.